picture of the future with your ideas in it. He was talking about innovation and how to make it happen. So here goes. I've got 3 minutes to paint a picture of the future, of a preferable future, with one really big idea in it. But before I get to that vision of the future, I want to give you a little context. You see, the fact that I'm talking about the future or thinking about possible futures is a privilege. And it may seem strange to say that, but there's emerging evidence that those of us living in conditions of systemic poverty struggle to think about the future. That being disenfranchised by poverty limits our ability to think long term. In my proposed future, I want to help change that. Because frankly, it's inequitable and it's unacceptable to leave things as they are. My proposed vision of the future starts with a school. In this school, it could be any school in Ontario, but it's a school that serves kids who are entrenched in systemic poverty. And in this school, the poorest kids in the system are learning how to think about the future. If you've heard of foresight or future studies, then you know that it's a field that rigorously analyzes past and current trends to make informed predictions about the future. It's a specific set of skills and methods being learned by some of the most savvy design thinkers, strategists, and civil servants in the world today to inform present-day change. In my proposed painting of this future school, kids are learning these skills. We'll see teachers who are trained in foresight methods, embedding them into their program. We'll see kids who are talking about the past and current events, envisioning possible futures with creativity. We'll have young people envisioning the future, giving them a sense of agency, greater social emotional well-being, and greater academic success. Young people who've never been able to think about the future will be handed their right to vision possible futures. My vision of this future is happening now as I work to implement it in schools. As I field test this method, I'm working with teachers and students to train them in foresight methods and to help them embed futures thinking into the work that they do. As I field test this research, my hope is to gather data so that in the long term we can look at the possibility of implementing foresight studies into programs across the province. But most importantly, my project is about empowering disenfranchised kids to be able to paint a picture of their future with their ideas in it so that they can be the foresight leaders of tomorrow and help break the limiting cycles of short-term thinking.